So this podcast is a little different from anyone that I've done before. And so we're just getting right into for the culture. So I have like a few topics that I thought that I could discuss with Fitz and that we could also share with the community. And we're just going to get right on into it. And we're going to start with how we met, which is the Power TV show on Twitter.
Hey, girls. Real quick before we start. Real quick before we start. Please don't call me Fitz. Oh my God. Just call me Z.
Okay, Z. Z.
Yes, that works.
Got you. So Z. Me and Z met on Twitter via discussion of the Power TV show. So for the culture, we just got to do it one time. So we got to talk about Power. Z, why do you feel that Power is a cultural show, and why do you think that the Black community should tune in to Power?
I mean, Power is us. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the things that they're doing, it's us. It shows our struggles. Like, you know, Simon Stern is this big white guy at the top, and he's been like that since the beginning of Power. I feel like everybody fails to realize that he's the biggest fucking villain on that show. So quietly, because you see, he came and literally had ghosts working for him. We're talking about, you know, minority, he needed a face for minorities so they could get more funding and this, that, and the third, and him being blocked in all different types of places because he was Black. Like, I feel like people get so caught up into Ghost was like killing and shooting and all that. Yeah, I mean, we go through all that. That comes with the territory of being a drug dealer. We understand why he chose to be a drug dealer. It's not a good thing, but Black people aren't the only people that are drug dealers. Let's just put that out there. All the things that he was doing, not only, oh, that's a Black thing. No, that's like, let's call it a man thing. Let's be real. That's just how Ghost is acting, is how men are.
It's an American thing.
It's definitely an American. Well, I feel like it goes further than America.
It does. It's a world thing.
It's a world thing. You know, other cultures, other countries, other types of men may have other wounds, but the core thing about it, that's a man thing. Adultery. It's not saying all men. Let me put that all out there, because they're going to be like, well, not all men. We know not all men. I don't know all men. I didn't say all. But adulterous, you know, he was the psycho. That man was crazy. Okay? He was an alcoholic. Yeah, I don't know if y'all missed that. The way how he treated his wife Tasha was asinine. Like, bro, Tasha's one of the key factors as to why he made it to even have truth, because he was a corner boy. You see what I'm saying? Like, if she wasn't cooking the books and being the overeducated Black woman that she was, and I hate the term Black strong woman, because yeah, she had to take his shit. She had to take shit with him to climb up the ladder and stuff like that. But yeah, if she wasn't that Black strong woman on his side, he wouldn't have had nothing that he had. And as soon as you meet Angela, like, you just stuck at 15 years old, that's the Ghost to show that Ghost never grew up. Everybody's literally dragging him, keeping depends on us to keep him, to keep him sane. I forgot exactly the word that's used, but yeah, everybody want to make it seem like, oh, Ghost is the one on the front, but he's not. He's like the worker and shit. He do the work. He don't necessarily have the mind. Not saying that he wasn't smart, but he was just like, wasn't smart. He was like, what word? He was clever, you know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to trick all the time. That was his MO. Like he was always trying to trick something. That's why, like, when the police used to come around, he'd be the first one gone. He just liked to get away. Slimy, like what Kanan called him. People fail to realize this is Kanan's story. Yes, it was, you were showing ghosts and all the type of things, but this is Kanan's chessboard. And you know, y'all know why I use chess, because it's very predominant in the brand Power. Chess moves, seeing your enemies, try to see their next move, you know, offense and the defense and stuff like that. Tasha's the queen on the chessboard. You gotta protect the queen at every chance. You don't protect the queen, you're gonna lose. And that's why Ghost lost. That's one of the reasons why he lost. Why he got shot and he's killed and he's dead and he's not. Okay?
Yes, he stopped protecting his queen and then he lost.
His life, exactly. His life went downhill because Tasha had all of the big plans. All of them big plans, Tasha had it. Remember when they cut the body up and sent the pieces all over to try to send a message, even though Kanan was fucking with him from the jail, because he didn't realize that it was Kanan that had his contract killer out hitting them.
Right.
But still, Tasha's the one that came up with those big plans and got people in line.
Yes.
It was crazy because fucking Rolo was driving around in a fucking hearse.
Yeah. And as much as people want to say that she did not see his vision, she was his vision. And that was very, very, very missed, I feel, on the show. And despite all the negative aspects that come with the show, ultimately there is a lot of positive that the community can take from Power. One thing is, no matter what type of situation you're born in, you can always go for what you want. You can always excel. You can want better for your children. You can learn how to treat the women in your life better. I feel that with the Black community watching Power, it's a lot of lessons that we can learn and how we can insert it into our lives. They have that entrepreneurship that's incorporated. And it also just shows like a good blend of other races and how that should also look as well. So I appreciate the show, Power, very, very much. Out of the whole Power universe, what is your favorite kickoff?
My favorite show? Power was my favorite when it was out. You know, it's the only thing that we had to choose from at that time. I like Power both. Like, Tariq did give a lot of trouble. I'm not gonna ignore that, but I never hated him. I felt like everybody that went against Ghost had all right and reason. Like, I'm an understanding person. Cause this nigga's been fucking people for the longest and felt like none of that shit was gonna catch up back to him or come full circle. You understand? Like, he's been giving trouble since the beginning. Like I said, he never grew up. He was in this mindset of being 15, being with Angela and stuff like that. And he didn't love anybody. He didn't even really love Angela. Ghost didn't know what the fuck love was. Number one, he didn't have his mama. He had a drunk for a dad. Kate Egan grew him up. Kate Egan was a fucking cokehead. He didn't really have any real structure or know what love is and stuff like that. Like, he could have went to Choke, but didn't go. I on the TV by all, you want to give everybody else an opportunity that he didn't have, like to go to Choke. You chose not to go because you wanted to stay with Tommy because you wanted this life. And I felt like Tasha was really like, it's not that she didn't see his vision, she seen him for who the fuck he really was, because she's not gonna tell him to be a businessman and she knows he's not a businessman. That man, some people have to live a certain life. You're here for a certain purpose. He was here to be a druggie.
Which is why he never...
and all that stuff that he did oh so well.
Right, which is why he never reached to becoming legit, because that wasn't for him.
That wasn't for him. And
right.
Then like, oh, everybody want to be against Tasha. Oh, she didn't believe in him. That's her man. Tasha's not his mama. Tasha's not his mama. He don't need any validation from Tasha to become legit. If he wanted to become legit, he would have left everything and everybody alone. How he go hook up with Logos 6 months prior, and then all of a sudden you want to be legit? You've been thinking about this. How you gonna have one foot in, one foot out, and then you're gonna say, well, this situation caused him to do that. That situation caused him to do that. He shouldn't have wanted to. He should have just used the wash and folds and the car washes, like, or the park, was it car washes or parking or something like that, to use that to fund his club and move on. Like, he wanted to do shit the easy way by having drug money and cleaning it through the club to make his club thrive, just to make sure that he makes it. You cannot make it with 1 foot here and 1 foot there. You gotta have both feet in whatever it is that you're doing. You know, like, I don't know who the fuck he thought he was.
Right, I agree. And shout out to 50 Cent, man. He's doing a great job with executive producing, being an actor, and just giving opportunities within the community.
Yeah,
he's really looking out.
Oh my God. Don't you see? He's pulling all the greats from all the other shows and shit. Got niggas from The Wire in his show and stuff like that. You know, like from everywhere, not just The Wire. You know, everywhere. There's a lot to list and stuff like that. And Michael Rainey Jr., I feel like his acting it's going up. I don't know what word I'm trying to use right now, but it's elevating. His acting is elevated. You know, I see him evolving in everything, in his looks, his money, his acting. I hope he gets a lot of other opportunities. But which one is my favorite? I don't know. And I like how Forrest is going. Tommy was always my favorite, like one of my favorites. Tommy and Tasha favorites. I can't choose. I don't know how to answer that question.
You just love the whole universe. All of it is connected and together.
And I love Raising Katie too. I just binge watched all 10 episodes. I said to myself, yo, I know it's just one season, but it's kind of quick. I did that in one day. while doing other things. I ain't just sit in front of the TV. I'm a multitasker. I guess that's my Gemini placement coming into play again. But I watched the whole thing in one day. Especially because I knew, what's going to happen. But I watched again to see if I missed anything. But I didn't see anything that I missed. Power, it was a lot more to watch. So, there was things that I didn't miss. I did watch season 1 to 6. That took me like maybe a month. Let's call it a month. And it helped me in my debates too, because, we having these debates on Facebook, Twitter, and all these type of things. This really had me have my points. Like, this is why this is happening, because this happened and da-da-da-da. Did you see that? Did you see this? Don't you remember this? Don't you remember that? Like, people talking about, Liliana. I don't remember her. First Power, she got $150 from Kanan's contract killer in the pink sneakers in the elevator when she was with her man, or I guess her partner at the time, and she didn't call 911. She called Julio and them, or she called ghost people. She was in the hospital. Her face was fucked up. Anybody that know what $150 is a cut like from your ear all the way like towards your mouth, like your whole cheek, the whole side of your face, big ass, nasty ass cut. They do that shit to people in jail too. Especially when they're jealous of your looks and stuff like that, and you're not complying to their whatever it is they trying to put you under. But anywho, that's besides the point. Tommy felt like she should have been killed, and Ghost didn't want her killed. Julio gave her money to leave town because Tommy tried to kill her. I believe that little part right there. Don't quote me right there, but she ended up leaving because Julio gave her the money. But that's what makes sense to me. Tommy tried to kill her. Julio gave her money. She left town. Juliana, she never left the game. She never left. She's still moving weight, and that looked like a Ariana card on her product, even though it's a different looking card. So I'm like, everybody's like, what, the Jimenez? Yeah. The Jimenez are dead, both of them, Diego and Alicia, but I'm sure they got other people that took over and shit like that. So we finna see that, for episode 3 and up. They gonna work together. Tommy and Juliana gonna work together. That's her name, right? I'm saying her name right?
I think it's Liliana.
Liliana, sorry, I see it. I said Liliana before, and I don't know how the hell I got the Jew.
Liliana. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure the Jimenez had people spread throughout the United States. Like, if you think about cartel, they're not just in one
They
spot.
They couldn't have been such a big organization. And
just in New York.
By those two. Mm-hmm.
Right. It had to be spread apart. So definitely we about to see a lot get unpacked and forced for sure.
So yeah, I can't really choose. I can't choose. Like I said, I love all of them. We have 4 fucking books. And 50, Courtney, whoever's in charge over there, y'all need to do influence for Rashad Tate, aka Lorenz Tate fine fucking ass. I need to see the dirtiness that goes on in politics. Y'all need to bring some shit up. Black people need to see that. Okay? And I don't know what other spin-offs we could get, but Like I said, 50 is making this shit like some hood book shit, the shit that they sell on the street, on fucking Flatbush shit, you know, Utica Avenue up, you know, stuff like that on the tables on the side of the street. Yeah, them hood books. That's what this is like to me. Because I mean, I used to read those. I started reading those as a kid, so it's like, you know, it's a little comfort zone to me, you know? It's a little comfort zone to me. I like the shoot 'em up shit. I like the you see in the Force, they got like mafia shit. I like mafia shit. The Sopranos was my yeah. I love all of it. I can't complain. Sometimes there's shitty writing. Sometimes they make mistakes. That comes with the territory, and I feel like it's because they got a whole bunch of white writers and stuff all in the mix. They don't really know everything. So I'm hoping that they find somebody who knows more shit about us to get on that writing team and clean it up, to make it better and stuff like that. That's what I have really against it. It's entertainment. You know, like, yeah, it could be influential, but you need to understand it. This is entertainment. It ain't nothing for you to go out there and go fucking do.